not having to do with the carnival, and I want to make sure I document it. People's Art on page 166 is the genesis of their freedom. I'm just reading a portion from it. 1959. Rarely have the creative energies of people indigenous to another homeland been so quickly and spontaneously generated to such a purpose as witness the work of the Caribbean Carnival Committee of 1959, set up last November under the sponsorship of the West Indian Gazette. It is as if the vividness of our national life was itself the spark urgent translation to new surroundings, to convey and to transplant our folk origins to British soil. There's comfort in this effort, not only for the Carnival Committee and the West Indian Gazette, for the fine artists participating in our carnival who have lent of their talents here, but for all West Indians who strain to feel and hear and reflect their idiom as they strain to feel the warmth of their sun-drenched islands and its immemorable beauty of landscape and terrain. If then our Caribbean Carnival has evoked a wholehearted response from the peoples from all of the islands of the Caribbean in the new West Indies Federation, this is itself testament to the role of the arts in bringing people together to common aims and to its fusing of the cultural, spiritual, as well as political and economic interests of West Indians in the UK and at home. The last paragraph says, may the aim, okay, one of the things she said is really important. For me and the management of the West Indian Gazette and to all of the Carnival Committee, I say a deep thank you. It would be unfair of me not to tell you that we still have another determination. That is to make the West Indian Gazette Caribbean Carnival an annual event. Yeah. In that endeavor, we know we can count not only on the artists, the core, the committee heads, our friends and neighbors, but many who we have not yet reached. May the aim of our mutual efforts to help build the West Indian Gazette, and above all, in that endeavor, to help to extend the already acknowledged cultural influence of the Caribbean throughout the Commonwealth. And may that be the leaven to weld still more firmly the brotherhood and unity of West Indians and other peoples of color, as well as the friendship for all peoples that will be the fruit of this cultural exchange. Really, really significant that you read that again now. I want to announce as well that at the end of this book, there's a really lovely essay by Ulrich Ricky Cambridge, who passed recently, sadly, in Jamaica, and it's called When Socialist Values Harmonize with Human Desire for Liberation, Assessing Claudia Jones' Politics. Rest in power, Ulrich Cambridge, who was one of Claudia's last assistants, and I want to acknowledge him here as well.
And Donald.
Yeah, Donald Hines as well, who we learned was really visited here as well. So we want to acknowledge the people who have done the work, who when I was doing the research were crying when I told them I was working on Claudia. They were like so happy that people were thinking of her again. And I want to say that because of this, she's highly recognized in the Caribbean now. Whenever there's discussion of leaders, her name comes up in Trinidad for sure. And the significant thing is that the Manchanda founder, Claudia Manchanda, really wanted this book. They said, doing the intellectual work is fine, but make sure we have a place where you can read all of her work, and this is that work. Claudia Jones Beyond Containment, and I thank you for your time. Thank you.